Produced by the godfather of contemporary movie comedies, Judd Apatow, and written by likable funny man Jason Segel, Forgetting Sarah Marshall stars Segel as Peter Bretter, a musical composer for a weekly TV crime drama that stars his longtime girlfriend, actress Sarah Marshall, played by Kristen Bell. Out of the blue one day, Sarah announces to Peter that she's dumping him because for a while now, she had been cheating on him with world-famous British rock star Aldous Snow, played by Russell Brand. Needing a change of scenery, a depressed Peter decides to go on a trip to Hawaii, but is dumbfounded when he sees that Sarah and Aldous are vacationing at the same exact resort he is. Hilariously awkward situations ensue as Peter attempts to have a good time in Hawaii while trying to get over his painful breakup. But in these conditions, forgetting Sarah Marshall won't be an easy thing to do.
Sarah Marshall.
Yes. How'd you know I was dating Sarah Marshall?
I heard about it. Everybody. You gotta stop talking about it. It's like The Sopranos. It's over. Find a new show.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall continued Judd Apatow's producing hot streak by being both a box office hit and simply a great comedy. Much like John Hughes or Kevin Smith before him, many of Apatow's directing and producing efforts often feature relatable characters caught up in hilarious, emotional, and somewhat uncomfortable situations, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall did an admirable job at tackling that dreadful feeling of being dumped, then gradually moving on with your life. The film also exhibited Jason Segel's talent for writing a great screenplay, his ability to carry a really funny movie on his shoulders, and even his skills as a songwriter. And all this surely didn't go unnoticed, seeing as it opened the door for Segel to develop a brand new cinematic revival of The Muppets in 2011, which he produced, starred in, and co-wrote with Forgetting Sarah Marshall director Nicholas Stoller.
It's time to start the music. Oh, gonna light the light. Yeah, gonna get things started on the Muppet Show tonight.
With Jason Segel's Peter character vacationing here on Oahu, he'll be traveling way up to the Turtle Bay Resort on the island's North Shore, one of Hawaii's most famous accommodations and another favorite Hollywood filming location. The scenery here couldn't be more perfect, and much like the Kualoa Ranch, the surrounding area offers a wide variety of stunning landscapes and views that have been utilized in over 150 TV and film productions over the years. Additionally, the resort provides a convenient place to stay while production crews do their filming, and the hotel itself got a large amount of screen time in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Originally opened by real estate mogul Del Webb in 1972 on a small North Shore peninsula, Turtle Bay Resort's clever three-winged, Y-shaped layout guarantees an ocean view for all 410 guest rooms and 42 bungalows. When Peter first arrives at the Turtle Bay Resort, he enters through the hotel's main entrance, but what the film never really gives you is a good look at the hotel's impressive open-air lobby that's temperature-controlled by a perfect Hawaiian breeze. Several scenes in Forgetting Sarah Marshall take place in this lobby, mainly ones involving hotel staff member Rachel, played by Mila Kunis, who could become a possible new love interest for Peter. However, this is not actually the hotel's main check-in counter. At the time this was filmed, they simply made a check-in desk out of a lobby coffee bar, but things have changed a little since then. It's still a bar, but it's had quite a facelift, which at first makes the location difficult to spot. However, thanks to this massive wall of windows, as seen behind Jason Segel in these scenes, we can tell that it was this very corner that Peter initially met Rachel and also had his first of what would be many awkward encounters with Sarah after learning that she'll also be staying at the resort.
What are you doing here?
Came here to murder you.
Touring the outside perimeter of the Turtle Bay Resort gives you some unbeatable scenery, and if you've ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, it's easy to walk around and imagine where many of the movie's outdoor scenes were filmed.
Are you Chuck?
Oh man, you know, they won't change that flyer. That's my mainland name. My Hawaiian name is Kunis.
Oh, cool, sorry. Yeah. Does Kunu have some, like, cool Hawaiian meaning?
It means Chuck.
One of the more memorable sequences from the film that takes place away from the hotel site was when Peter and Rachel make a daring leap off a high cliff into the ocean, and this Forgetting Sarah Marshall tour wouldn't be complete without scoping out that very precipice, which is actually located along Oahu's windward side a little over 7 miles southeast of the Turtle Bay Resort. Laie Point is a massive rock formation that reaches way out into the ocean, and while I'm surely not interested in recreating the scene from the film, it's just as awesome to walk way out onto Laie Point, turn around, and take in an elevated panoramic view of seaside Oahu from a distance that you can't really get from anywhere else on the island. When it comes to making this a great looking film, Hawaii certainly plays a significant role. But Forgetting Sarah Marshall could probably take place anywhere and still be just as funny, heartfelt, and at times, painful.